Have you ever stopped to consider whether some of your daily habits might be quietly working against you? As we grow older, behaviors that once seemed harmless can start draining our energy, straining our relationships, and holding us back from a truly fulfilling life. But here's the good news. Breaking free from just a few of these patterns could dramatically improve your well-being, happiness, and overall health. In today's video, we're uncovering 7 key habits you need to stop right now to reclaim control over your life. Now let's dive in. Habit number 1, agreeing without questioning. The first habit to break is blindly accepting what others say without questioning it. Have you ever found yourself nodding in agreement just to avoid conflict, silencing your thoughts because you don't want to disrupt the peace? Many of us fall into this trap, especially as we age. Somewhere along the way, we're taught that keeping quiet and going along with others makes life easier. But every time you agree with something you don't truly believe in, you're chipping away at your own identity. Each yes that should have been a no slowly erodes your confidence and self-worth. You might think staying silent prevents drama, but in reality, it comes at a high cost. Your voice. When you stop questioning and simply follow along, you give others the power to shape your decisions and ultimately your life. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a slow loss of autonomy. Many people assume that as they get older, their opinions don't carry as much weight. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Your years of experience and wisdom give you a perspective that younger generations lack. So why stay silent when you have so much to offer? Think back to all the times you held your tongue when you wanted to speak up. Each time you stayed quiet to keep the peace, you weren't just preserving harmony with others. You were sacrificing your own inner peace. You deserve to be heard. Your voice matters. By questioning, asserting yourself, and making choices based on your beliefs rather than others' expectations, you regain your sense of control. When you stop blindly agreeing, you reclaim your independence and ensure that life isn't just happening to you. You're actively shaping it. Habit number 2, isolating yourself. The next harmful habit is withdrawing from social interactions. It's understandable. Keeping up with friends and meeting new people can feel exhausting. As we get older, the temptation to retreat grows stronger. Staying home feels easier. Skipping social events seems like less hassle, and friendships slowly fade. But here's the harsh reality. Isolation steals your joy. Isolation doesn't just take away your social life, it slowly robs you of joy, purpose, and connection. If you're still watching, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're here with me. Loneliness isn't just an emotional struggle, it has real physical consequences. Research shows that prolonged isolation can increase the risk of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. As social beings, we thrive on connection. We are meant to share stories, exchange ideas, and experience life together. When you cut yourself off from others, you aren't just avoiding social discomfort, you're depriving yourself of something essential for your well-being. I get it. Staying in can feel easier, especially when energy levels are low or it seems like you no longer have much in common with others. But you still have so much to offer. Your experiences, your wisdom, your perspective. They are valuable and people need to hear them. A simple chat over coffee or a phone call with an old friend can be more powerful than you realize. Loneliness has a way of creeping in quietly. At first, it's just a feeling of being alone. But over time, it can turn into something deeper, an aching sense that something is missing. The good news? It's never too late to change that. Reaching out doesn't have to be complicated. Start small, call an old friend, attend a gathering you've been avoiding, or join a local group. Even brief interactions can bring back a sense of belonging. It's not about being surrounded by people all the time. It's about building meaningful connections that add joy and purpose to your life. If you feel like it's harder to make new friends at this stage, or that people have moved on, don't believe the lie that isolation is your only option. There are countless ways to stay engaged. Joining a class, picking up a hobby, or using technology to stay connected with loved ones. Every conversation, every shared laugh, every moment of human connection feeds your spirit in ways you might not even realize. They remind you that you are part of something bigger, that your life still holds meaning, and that you are valued. So if you've been avoiding social interactions because it feels like too much effort, it's time to stop. True happiness in later years comes from staying engaged, connected, and open to new experiences. The world still needs your voice, your wisdom, and your presence. Habit number 3, neglecting your physical health. Another harmful habit to break is believing that taking care of your body no longer matters. Many people think that because they're older, it's too late to make a difference. That exercise won't change anything. That healthier eating is pointless. That skipping doctor's appointments isn't a big deal. But that couldn't be further from the truth. No matter your age, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, it's never too late to prioritize your health. Small, simple actions can dramatically improve your quality of life. A short walk, gentle stretches, or light exercises can enhance mobility, strengthen muscles, and reduce the risk of falls. These aren't just routines. They are steps toward independence and vitality. Nutrition plays a crucial role as well. A diet rich in whole foods and hydration can boost your energy, improve your mood, and help prevent chronic illnesses like diabetes and heart disease. These small, mindful choices add up, making a huge impact on how you feel every day. Your body is still capable of growth and renewal. Don't underestimate what even minor lifestyle changes can do. Investing in your health means investing in a future filled with more strength, confidence, and freedom. Let's keep going, because the next habit is just as important to break. Imagine waking up each day feeling energized, free from constant aches, and confident that your body is getting the care it deserves. The best part? Taking care of your physical health doesn't just impact your body, it transforms your emotional well-being too. When you prioritize your health, you send yourself a powerful message. You matter. You still have so much to live for, and by making small changes, you can enjoy life to the fullest. A healthier body leads to a sharper mind, higher self-esteem, and a brighter outlook. It's not about trying to turn back time, but about honoring the body that has carried you through life and ensuring your future is filled with vitality. Every step you take, whether it's a short walk, a healthier meal, or a long overdue checkup, brings you closer to a more active, joyful life. It's never too late to invest in your well-being. Your health is a gift, and by nurturing it, you're giving yourself the freedom to enjoy every moment ahead. Habit number 4, living in the past. One of the biggest obstacles to happiness is clinging too tightly to the past. Memories are precious, but if they overshadow your present, they can keep you from embracing the opportunities right in front of you. It's natural to reminisce about people, places, and choices that shaped your life. But constantly looking back can create a false sense that your best days are behind you. Regret and nostalgia can cloud the present, making it feel dull in comparison. But here's the truth. The present is all we ever truly have. If you're still watching, comment 2 below to let me know you're here. Because this is important. Your life is still unfolding. Each sunrise, each conversation, each opportunity, these are moments you can shape. Don't let the past hold you back from writing new chapters filled with joy, growth, and adventure. It's never too late to embrace new experiences, whether it's picking up a hobby, making new friends, or simply being open to life's surprises. You can't change the past, but you can decide how you live today. So stop looking back and start embracing the possibilities that lie ahead. Habit number 5, sacrificing your happiness for others. For many, putting others first feels like a duty, a sign of love and devotion. You may have spent years caring for family, always placing their needs above your own. But here's the hard truth. Constantly sacrificing yourself can lead to losing your own identity. And sometimes those you give the most to don't even recognize what you've given up. You've spent a lifetime ensuring others were happy, pushing aside your dreams, health, and well-being. But now it's time to realize that your happiness matters too. You've earned the right to focus on yourself, to pursue what brings you joy, and to finally prioritize your needs. This isn't about being selfish. It's about self-respect. When you care for yourself, you're not just improving your own life, but also showing others that your well-being is just as important as theirs. It's time to stop putting yourself last and start embracing the happiness you truly deserve. When you constantly put others before yourself, people start to take it for granted. They assume you'll always be there, always willing to help, and over time, they may even expect it. Not because they don't care, but because you've unintentionally taught them that your needs come second. But the truth is, you deserve to put yourself first. Prioritizing your well-being isn't selfish. It's necessary. You can't keep giving when your cup is empty. After all these years of sacrifice, it's time to reclaim your happiness. Whether that means setting boundaries, saying no more often, or carving out time for your own passions, you must start making yourself a priority. Take that trip you've always wanted. Rekindle hobbies you set aside. Rest without guilt. You are not a machine built to serve endlessly. You are a person who deserves love, care, and joy. So stop waiting for permission. Give it to yourself today. The harsh truth about self-sacrifice. It's a painful realization, but while you've spent years bending over backward for others, they may not be making the same effort for you. They go about their lives, often unaware of the toll your sacrifices have taken. Over time, this can breed resentment. You gave so much, your time, energy, love. Yet the appreciation you hoped for may never have come. And if you continue down this road, it will only leave you drained, exhausted, and asking, when do I get to live for myself? The answer, right now. It's time to break the cycle, to prioritize your own needs, to let others carry their own responsibilities. Because if you don't take care of yourself, who will? Habit number 6, ignoring your physical and emotional limits. There's a dangerous belief that admitting you need help is a sign of weakness, especially as you age. That slowing down means you're giving up. But in reality, ignoring your limits is what truly puts you at risk. Pushing yourself to do what you once could, whether lifting heavy objects, keeping up a hectic pace, or pretending emotional stress doesn't exist, can have serious consequences. Your body and mind are not the same as they were at 30, 40, or even 50, and that's okay. How many people have you seen push themselves too far, only to end up injured or burned out? True strength isn't about pretending you're invincible. It's about knowing when to step back, ask for help, and say, I've done enough. Your body sends signals when it needs rest. Ignoring them can lead to far greater problems than simply admitting you need to slow down. So listen to yourself, respect your limits, prioritize your well-being. Because the greatest act of strength is knowing when to take care of yourself. Aging isn't about giving up. It's about evolving, adjusting, and embracing change. Your body has carried you through so much, and now it deserves care and respect. Recognizing your limits isn't weakness, it's wisdom. By acknowledging what your body and mind can handle, you're giving yourself the gift of balance, health, and longevity. There's no shame in saying, I need to take it easy, or I can't do this alone. In fact, it's a sign of maturity and self-awareness. Stop pushing yourself to be who you were decades ago. Instead, embrace the person you are now, someone filled with knowledge, resilience, and experience. You've earned the right to live at your own pace, to prioritize yourself, and to enjoy life without constantly testing your limits. Knowing when to slow down doesn't mean losing. It means gaining the freedom to live fully without unnecessary strain. It's not about stopping the things you love. It's about adapting them to your current reality. True strength comes from honoring your body and mind, not pretending you're invincible. Habit number 7, avoiding intimacy. Because of age, one of the biggest myths about aging is that sexuality has an expiration date. But that's simply not true. Intimacy, desire, and connection can remain an important, fulfilling part of life at any age. Unfortunately, many older adults neglect this part of their lives due to fear, shame, or societal conditioning. We've been led to believe that passion is reserved for the young, but in reality, intimacy can become even more meaningful as we age. Physical closeness transforms into something deeper, about connection, trust, and emotional bonding. Sexuality isn't just about performance or youth. It's about pleasure, comfort, and joy. While physical changes are natural, they don't mean the end of intimacy. In fact, many older adults find sex to be more relaxed and enjoyable without the pressures of youth. It becomes about mutual understanding, shared experiences, and exploring what feels good now. The key is adapting. Maybe things aren't exactly the same as before, but that doesn't mean they can't still be fulfilling. Whether through open communication, new ways of connecting, or simply embracing intimacy in a different way, love and passion remain timeless. Your sexuality is yours. It doesn't disappear with age. No matter how old you are, you deserve love, pleasure, and connection. So let go of the outdated belief that you've aged out of this part of life. Instead, embrace it with confidence, and you'll find that it can bring joy, fulfillment, and a renewed sense of self. Thank you for tuning in to Wisdom Candle, where every flicker of light brings clarity and insight. Keep shining bright and let your inner wisdom guide you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the light with those around you. Until next time, stay enlightened.